Good morning everybody, welcome back to Cilinix Crypto. I hope you're all doing great and welcome to this new video here on XRP. We're going to do a full update. We'll talk mainly about the technicals. Yesterday we talked a little bit more about the fundamentals for Ripple, aka recent news. So in this one I wanted to focus on the technicals, and I think in general right now as well for XRP, the technicals are also more interesting, all right? And I think it's worth it to spend a little bit more time on that. To talk about the different possibilities, to talk about what's going on right now technically, and all of that. So let's get right into it. This bullish momentum came relatively unexpected to me. Not necessarily, well, I mean, we have talked about, if you watch my Bitcoin videos, we have talked about getting into the 90s. I expected that it would take a little bit longer, so that it might happen next week or something, but happened a bit earlier, doesn't matter. But that also means that XRP started pushing up, which obviously is very correlated still to Bitcoin. It's a little bit lower in the last day, and that's also interesting. We'll talk about that a little bit later, what type of implications that can have in terms of bullish implications for XRP. But ultimately, that's why we broke this intraday key level right here at 2.17. And in my videos, even though I thought it was slightly more likely over the last couple of days, we would first see a pullback into 1.95 and $2. We always said that after that, it was most likely we would rally into 2.4. So that got front ran a bit, broke above that level right here at 2.17. And at this point of time, I have to say, XRP looks quite good. All right, and that's obvious. I mean, we just had a bullish breakout here, so then it's obvious that we're bullish. And even though I think we should, at least take into account that Bitcoin is at a major resistance level, and altcoin indices are as well. So if you take a look at the total 3 and others, for example, that's basically altcoin market caps bundled together, then you can see that those are at major resistance levels. So therefore, the upside for XRP is also capped. But what's interesting about XRP here on the short term for today and maybe tomorrow, and maybe for the entire rest of the week, is that it seems like we're seeing some early signs of XRP outperforming Bitcoin, right? Now, that is something you do need to be a little bit careful with, because things like that can turn around very quickly. But that combination of the correlation between XRP and Bitcoin decreasing slightly, and then you see the volume for XRP still going up very, very steadily. It's up 105% over the last 24 hours, and it's still increasing, something that's not going on with Bitcoin. And then you can also see that XRP BTC is at the downtrend right here, and bouncing from a strong support level, which we talked about on Monday as well. Then you have to say that, if we're able to break this downtrend with XRP BTC, then regardless of Bitcoin being at a major resistance level, which it is, it's still most likely that XRP is going to be able to hold this breakout and rally into our main resistance level right here around 2.4 and 2.45, where we have the 90-day rolling VWAP. We have a massive point of control area, and that's basically it. And we also have 2.5 a little bit higher. That's a psychological level, of course. But no, I mean, therefore, with those developments of XRP decoupling a little bit, at least, from Bitcoin at this point of time, I have to tell you that I think it's most likely that XRP is going to do something like that. And by the way, I mean, look, Bitcoin is at resistance. So far, it hasn't really bounced, or it hasn't really rejected from that resistance either. Right, so in my book, Bitcoin can still rally into 96,500 easily, and if that development of the outperformance of XRP BTC then continues, we can easily do this, and we might not even need that much of a pullback. So those are my thoughts. I will definitely keep you updated on this, but hopefully that helps for now. Have a great day. I'll see you on my next videos. I'll cover XRP in my middle of the day market update as well, so keep an eye out for that. But for now, thank you for watching. Take care and bye.